Hey there. Let's talk today a little bit about metrics. I'm pretty sure that if you're spending any time or any money marketing your business, that you would agree metrics matter. But which metrics? I'm Brandy Lawson with FieryFX, and today we're going to jump in and talk about what metrics matter. So, metrics, blah, 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 numbers, yeah, but which ones? Because I will tell you right now, the metrics that are important to you are not necessarily important to the business next door or the brick and mortar or the other business that's also doing some of the same marketing. But first, what marketing are you doing? And don't tell me you're not doing marketing. You are marketing your business. Even if that's going to networking events, you're marketing your business. Even if that's speaking from the stage, you're marketing your business. Do you have a book? Do you have a website? Are you spending money on Facebook ads? Are you spending time on social? Because time is also effort and resources you're putting into marketing. So be very clear first about what you are doing, what effort you're expending, what resources you're expending, time or money, or other people to market your business. Okay, once you know that, then get really clear about what your goals are. So what are you trying to achieve? If you're out networking, you probably are after partners and clients, right? So be very clear about your goals. Do you need 5 new clients this month? Do you need 2 new partners? If you've got Facebook ads running, what are you trying to get them to do? Join your list or buy something? Like, what are your goals? And then define what a conversion is for you. So conversion gets thrown around a lot. And honestly, at the end of the day, conversion is just, did the person do what you asked them to do? So maybe a conversion in networking is that you had 3 quality conversations. Maybe you got cards of 5 potential partners. Like maybe the person calls you, maybe you got a meeting booked. On a Facebook ad, it's maybe somebody joined the list or visited the page. A conversion does not have to be a sale. It is sometimes a sale. Sales are great. We like sales, but conversions are not always sales. So get clear on what a conversion is for you. And then back into what happens before the conversion. So if you want somebody to join your email list, they have to actually get to the place where they can join your email list. If you want somebody to book a call with you, they have to first get to the place or get to you to book a call. So what happens before then? Because then you know what you're trying to achieve, what a conversion is, and what has to happen before the conversion. And then you can define your key performance indicators, your KPIs. So sort of the bottom of the barrel KPIs is that the thing that happens before the conversion, you need to be able to measure that. So if you want people to be booking calls with you on your website, they first have to get to that page on your website. So that would be a key performance indicator. How many people are coming to that page? And then how many people are booking a call with you? And what are you doing to drive traffic to that page? Because if you're not getting a lot of people to that page, then you better dial up the marketing machine to get people to the page so that they book with you, and then you can decide if there's a sale. But key performance indicators are at kind of all levels. What happens before the conversion, what the conversion is, and then great, you can also have a key performance indicator about how many sales you're making. But if that's your only metric, that's not super helpful if they need to book a call before they can make a sale. Well, then we better have a metric around there. And if they have to get to the page or have a conversation with you or see you at a networking meeting, like how many people have you had conversations with? So key performance indicators are along each part of the process. Maybe it's a sales process, maybe it's just a conversion to get them on your list. Key performance indicators. And then we've talked a little bit about usual suspects, but in the world of metrics, sales, obviously, but the conversions of joining your list or booking a call, picking up the phone and calling you, you can measure that also. There's ways to measure calls from your website or calls from ads. Click through on ads. If you're talking about your website, how many people are coming to your website and how long they're staying on pages, what pages they're hitting, if they're doing the thing you asked them to do. So if the whole purpose of the page is to buy something, then that's the conversion there. So those are some of the usual suspects. I think some of the less understood usual suspects could be bounce rate. Bounce rate is if somebody comes to one page on the website and then leaves. So bounce rate out of context is not very meaningful. You really have to understand, well, what was the page? If the page was FAQs and they got their answer and they left, great. If the page needed them to do something like submit a form or do something else and they didn't see a second page, well, then that may be a problem. So bounce rate is one of the lesser understood ones. But this is something, don't get into what the metrics are before you really understand what your goals are, what your definition of conversion is, and what happens before the conversion. But once you do, then measure. So once you understand what you're trying to measure, so you've defined your metrics, then put the measurements in place. Google Analytics is a great way to do that. There's Facebook retargeting pixels. There's lots of options available to you for measurement once you know what you're trying to measure. And if this is kind of overwhelming for you, that's okay. We're here to help. Measuring your marketing is super important because I don't want you and you don't want you to spend any time or money, effort, or even attention doing things in your business that aren't resulting in something that moves your business forward. So reporting and measuring and metrics are very important, but they're only important if they're the right ones for you. So if you need help with this, you can schedule a consult with us. We help clients with this all the time. We are experts in not only strategy, but also reporting, because a plan is great, but if you don't know what's working, none of it matters. So check that out. We've got more resources on our website, and drop any questions or comments you have below. We'll see you next time.